It's a zombie now?
Can't believe I died. That was stressful. Again.
Good morning. It is way later in the week than I wanted it to be, but here we are. It is currently already Thursday, and I had a lot going on this week, or like in the start of the week. Monday, I spent the entire day first editing last week's vlog, and then in the afternoon, I spent with Paula and a whole bunch of you finishing the second Percy Jackson book, Sea of Monsters. Because if you don't know, I'm also doing a Percy Jackson read along. So I was doing those because obviously wanted to finish it together, which we did, which was amazing. So on to book 3 for that one. And then I had to leave for a night shift. And yeah, Tuesday just disappeared. I'm not gonna lie, Tuesday just disappeared. And then this Wednesday, I spent time with my best friend because I had gifted her, I think I talked about this in one of the previous vlogs. I gifted her a little bit of a workshop called Waffles and Beer. If you don't know, I am living in Belgium where we are kind of famous for our beer. So one of the things, and she loves baking, so we found the perfect marriage of the two. And we went to Bruges for the day because the workshop started at like 1:30. But, we thought, well, why not just have like the morning to like do some shopping, have a nice lunch, and then just go and do this workshop, which was only supposed to take like an hour and a half. And this wonderful man was like, well, you're my last class of the day. There's not a second one. Usually there's also a class at like, I think it was 4 or something. That was also a possibility, but there wasn't any. So it basically turned into like almost 2.5 hours instead of 1.5 hour. So that was amazing. And we had a grand old time. I still have some waffles left over in my fridge, which is amazing. I'm currently waiting to start my Diceathon sprints on Thursday. I had a little bit of a snafu. I told everyone in the Diceathon Discord, like, I can't do them on Wednesday, I'm doing them on Thursday. And then I forgot to change the play and stream on Talk Studio Streamlabs, which I use. So what I'm gonna do for this first sprint, we basically have to start in like 5 seconds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my sprints, and then for the first sprint, I'm gonna be doing the monster fight. Because I already did, like, I think it's getting a little bit repetitive, so I already did the statistic update. So I now have 58 health. I'm hoping that revival card is gonna come in handy. Anyway, I have 58 health. I'm at level 15 at this point. I was allowed to pick a second or another ability, which I did the enchanted weapon. So now, instead of the 650 damage that we were gonna do, I can now do 682 damage every single roll. I also still have that ability to heal like 3 points during a fight. So we're fighting a T-Rex. Sure. I mean, sure. We're gonna be fighting a dinosaur. Let's do that. He has 2,750 health. I'm gonna need my like actual calculator for this one, because especially with like the 382 of damage that I can do, it's gonna get complicated. I also see that it keeps going. Underneath, I'm not looking, but I think I might be kind of correct when it comes to, I think I said it in the last vlog when I said about, like, I think it might have to do with a creature that can revive itself, or maybe grow a second head or something. I'm happy it's not a Hydra, because that's bad. Okay, so as always, we're gonna start with the initiative. So my initiative is 11. His initiative is 19. So they're gonna start. Oh, goody. I also just noticed that we both have an armor score of 15. So this is gonna get interesting. Okay, let's go. Okay, his attack. It's an 8, he misses. My attack. Miss, his attack. He misses. My attack. Miss, his attack. Miss, mine. Ooh, I hit! Just barely, but I hit. His attack. Hits. Okay, Jesus Christ, okay. That's a 4. Okay, my attack. Misses his attack. Misses my attack. Misses his attack. Misses mine. Hits! His attack. Oh, also hits. Damn it. That's a 3. Okay. Okay, for now we're good. We're good. Mine attack. Misses his attack. Hits. God damn it. So nervous I'm dropping my dice. Okay. 2. Okay, it's good. If it keeps rolling that low in damage, we're good. Okay. Mine. Hits. Okay, we're getting there. His attack. Also hits. He also always hits after I hit. What is happening? My dice is slipping out of my fingers. Okay. That's another 2. That's fine. 47. Okay, I'm at 47. Okay, my attack. Misses his attack. Hits. God damn it. That's another 2. Okay. We're still good, guys. We're still good. My attack. Ooh, that's a critical failure. His attack. Misses. My attack. Misses his. Misses mine. Misses his. Oh my god, natural 20. Okay. Oh god. No! Okay, we're at 35, which is still fine. Mine attack. Misses his attack. Misses my attack. Hits! Okay, guys, I need one more attack to hit, and he's down. Okay, mine. No, his. Misses. Mine. Misses his. Misses mine. Misses his. Misses mine. Yes! He's dead! Okay, so he's dead, but it continues below. So I'm now going to scroll on ahead and see what happens. I'm at 35 health, so we're actually good. We're doing fine. Feels this bleeding its eyes closed. As you enter the forest, the T-Rex... What? It's a zombie now? That's wonderful! And it's got 50 more health. Ain't that amazing? Oh, its armor score is lower, though. Oh, no, and it has a thingy. A death touch. Roll a d20 on the T-Rex's turn. If 10 and under, you gain a zombie bite, which does 2 damage. This damage can only be healed with completing life points. All right, we're gonna have to go again. Whew, okay. My initiative is a 9, and his initiative is a 5. Okay, so I can start. Okay, so with this death bite that he has, or death touch, I think what I'm gonna do, because we do still have the revival, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep count of all the damage that I get from the death bite. And then if I need to use the revival, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna revive to max health, but then count all of the bites that I got and like take that off, deduct that from like my max health, I think is what I'm gonna do. We are at 35, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that health potion. I can take 1 health potion during a fight. So that would mean that I start at 38. Okay, so let's go. Okay, my turn. Misses, his turn. Are you shitting me? Okay, so only 2. So that is 36, but then we need to roll a d20 to see if he gets a bite. No, it's over 10. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, my turn. Misses, his turn. Misses, but we still need to do the death one. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so he has a death touch on me. Okay, next, my turn. Misses, his turn. Misses, but he still has his death bite. Misses. My turn. Hits. Okay, his turn. Hits. Jesus fuckers. Excuse the language. Okay, death touch. That's a 10. A 10, yes, that does hit. Damn it. Okay. We're at 27. Okay, let's go. My turn. Misses, his turn. Misses, but now the death touch. Hits again. My turn. Misses, his turn. Misses, the death touch. Hits again. God damn it. My turn. Misses, his turn. Misses, his death thingy. Misses. My turn. Misses, his turn. Natural 20. God damn it. Oh my god. Okay. We're at 11 now. And it's the point. Okay, no death touch. My turn. Misses, his turn. Misses, death touch. Hits though. Okay, we're at 9. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. My turn. Hits, oh thank god.
His turn. Fucking hell! Okay. Oh my god, I'm at 1 hit point. Okay, I'm at 1 hit point, guys. I'm gonna need to do the revival thingy. I need to do the bite thingy, and we get bites. So, technically, guys, I'm dead. But luckily, Paul has gifted us the revival, so I'm gonna revive myself until max hit points. I'm at 75 hit points, and he is very much not at 75 hit points. Oh my god. My turn. It hits? Yes, it does. Oh my god, it does. Okay. I need 2 more hits on this guy. Okay, his turn. Hits, goddammit. It's 2. And then for the zombie touch, he hits again. Okay, my turn. Misses his turn. Misses death touch. Misses my turn. Misses his turn. Misses death touch. Succeeds. Okay, hold on. Where were we? His turn. No, my turn. My turn. Hits. Oh, thank God. Okay, need 1 more, you guys. 1 more. His turn. Misses death touch. Does take effect. My turn. Hits. Thank God.
That was intense. Okay. So to recap, I died. Thank God for that revival card. Okay. So I have 67 hit points left at current moment. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 hit points that I can only heal by using life prompts. Can't believe I died. That was stressful again. So I need to get my attacks up. I need to get my health up by doing life prompts. And everything needs to go up. I think if I'm able to finish Eragon, which I think is very possible, if I finish Eragon, then I will gain definitely another level. I will have gained some attack points, or like some attacks, because of the 100 pages that I'm reading. And I think the life prompts should be possible to do, because like I mentioned, tomorrow I come out of a night shift, and that is usually the time where I need to take care of my body. I'm gonna try and calm down. I have about 30 minutes left in that sprint. I have some adulty bits that I now want to do while I can listen to Eragon, because that is main focus now. Died once, so the revival card is gone. I can heal the 3 points because I have finished a fight, because I'm a human inventor. I heal 3 points after every fight, which is good. I have 70 points total, which I think if the next monster encounter is going to be anything like this, that's not going to be enough. So I need to really get back up to max health and get all of the things that I need. Especially, I can also choose an ability for the next monster encounter, which I forgot to do this time. Stupid. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. It's going to have to do with either healing or making sure that I do more damage. That's going to be the only way. This game really makes you think strategically about certain things, which I love. Just an FYI, I don't think I've mentioned it in this vlog. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. If I have, I will obviously cut this out. But I am planning on continuing Diceathon up until this Sunday, because obviously, as you've seen, there's no, like, I can't finish this Diceathon in 2 days now. Or like one day and a half. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be possible. So, and I also just want to have like a nice week to do the entire readathon, or finish this Diceathon off, and the vlog. So I am going to continue it up until Sunday, which I think is what most people are planning to do. So that's my plan. So don't worry, tomorrow doesn't actually end the Diceathon for me. I will still have 2 extra days. 1 day of that is going to be spent at work, but I think I might be able to squeeze in prompts even when I'm there.
Hello, everybody. As you guys can see, I'm in my I just got out of a night shift attire. I must have slept pretty well, because I have not needed a nap up until this point, and it is currently 3 o'clock. So that is a win. I spent most of my day editing a video that's coming out this Sunday, which at this point should be up. When you're seeing this vlog, it should be up. It's making me really excited to continue past Diceathon, but obviously we're still going. We're still going. You can see I have Eragon there. I really want to try and finish Eragon today. I think that's going to be the final book of Diceathon. I'm quite positive. I'm currently in the we are currently in the final day of Diceathon sprints because it is Halloween today. And as you can see, I have dressed up as a coffee mug and I will not be doing anything. The biggest thing that I might do is put on a scary movie. Put on a scary movie tonight, maybe even play, I told Paula yesterday, I think, maybe I'm thinking about playing some Until Dawn, which is a game that I still have on my PlayStation, and it always turns out differently because it's one of those like butterfly effect kind of games, if you know it. It's a good game. It's a good game and it's pretty scary. It has, by this point, I think it's also been made into a movie, but the movie is very different from the game. I've come to understand. I think what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to focus on being in the sprints, being present with Hermie, trying to finish Eragon. The video for Sunday has been uploaded, so that's all good and done. And then seeing if I can get this Diceathon life prompts, like get some life prompts under my belt, because obviously we still have that death touch damage that I had at the beginning of the week that can only be healed by like life prompts, doing life prompts, and hopefully finish another book, which means that we go up a level again. So that's gonna be it. I think I might update you throughout the rest of the day, and we'll just see how far we get. I think I have about 4 hours left on the audiobook. If I would listen to it on regular speed, obviously that's not happening. I'm listening to it at 1.8. Eragon should be getting finished today. And then if I want to read, I can still continue to read, because obviously I still have the second book of A Discovery of Witches, which, if you've seen the video on Sunday, needs to be read. So I might just continue with that one, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. When I come off a night shift, I just play it by ear. I do not tell myself to do anything, but it's not done yet. We still have a few days. I mean, officially, it ends today. But, I mean, I can make my own rules. And I think Paula has already mentioned, like, you can do whatever the hell you want. I've also seen a few people saying in chat that they're behind on the story bits. So I don't think Paula is gonna mind if I take up until this Monday, or like this Sunday, to finish off Diceathon. Hi! It is a lot later than it was the last time I updated you. It's about close to 5 hours later. I have finished Eragon, and I liked it. I didn't love it. I don't really know how to feel about it. I think with this one, the fact that I've seen the movie doesn't really help, because I was constantly trying to remember what the movie was doing. And I mean, I looked it up and I had no idea that this guy wrote this when he was 15. I don't know if he published it when he was 15. I doubt that he was. And I'm sure there was like editing involved. But I mentioned it before, it reminds me a lot of Lord of the Rings, of it just being it's very obvious the first book in a series. Very obviously first book in the series. A lot of things are like set up in this book. A lot of the issues are being set up. A lot of the things that are gonna become a problem in the future are gonna be set up. So you know kind of who the big bad is. You know what needs to be done, what needs to happen. and who are gonna be some of the major players. I'm just hoping it also reminds me a little bit of Malice in this way, that in Malice also it just was a lot of things, a lot of like meeting people, meeting places, and then there being like a big battle kind of at the end that meant that the whole situation was changing. This is kind of the same thing, but it sadly didn't have the advantage of being able to switch POVs every couple of, like every single chapter. So that made it feel long-winded at times and like really not necessary to include some of the 500 conversations about where they were going to go next and what they were going to do there. And I understand it from a strategic point of view and from wanting the world to feel lived in and feel very specific. I do understand it, but it just got to be a little bit much at times. So I still want to continue it. It's still like gonna be on the list for the finishing a series thing that I'm doing, the project that I'm doing. So, but it's also one of those series that if I only have book 1 and book 2 on my shelves. If I read book 2 and I don't enjoy them, I think I might DNF this series. I do love Saphira, I love the dragons, I really do, but I just was hoping, I don't know what I was hoping for. I think maybe a little bit more action or a little bit more pace. Yeah, I don't know, something about it just felt not complete or not like gripping, I guess I should say. But I'm curious to see where it goes. I mean, if it goes the way that it went with Malice, then the second book is gonna completely pop off. Also, I looked a little bit into my prompts and like my health stuff, and I have now been able to get up to level 16, if I remember correctly. And I got my health up into the 80s realm, which is good. I can go up until like 95 at this point, which is great. So that's all good things for Sunday. Officially, Diceathon is actually finished. Obviously, it isn't for me, but you know, maybe I can find like a spooky funny movie to put on. Get myself some popcorn, watch a spooky funny movie, and that's gonna be really it for me today. So I will talk to you guys all in 2 days. To finish off Diceathon. How? Good morning. Welcome to Sunday. My hair is a bit all over the place. I just washed it. I had a nice little slow Sunday morning because I've been at work a lot and I'm just tired. So I just took it nice and slow this morning and it's been really nice. It is currently 20 past 10. And I just went back over all of the life prompts. And as I was imagining yesterday, I was able to tick a few things off. One of the main things that I was able to do is because I actually went for a walk. We went for like a 5-kilometer walk, which was really nice. And the sun was shining then. It's shining this morning. It's really, really nice. And I also did a few other fun bits, which is planning for 2026 already, which is insane, but it's like it is currently like the 2nd of November, so we're getting there. And obviously me wanting to set up like journals and reading journals and all of the things, I need to be on time. So I actually ordered my 2 bullet journals that I'm going to be using, and I'm so excited for them to get here. So, because of all of that, I actually got up until level 19. So, one level short of level 20, which is really a shame. But then, we need room for growth. I need something to work towards for the next Diceathon. That's just what we're going to be doing. So, I made it to level 19, which means that I made it to level to 105 of max health, which also means that I can do 800 damage plus the 5% because of my enchanted weapon. And I have 20 attacks, and my health is back up until full health. So I have a good feeling, let's hope, about this final fight, which I think we're going to get into now. Exciting. Great. We have graduated to doing D8 damage. Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, dear Lord. It has 5,000 health. Okay, let's go, I guess.
Okay, so I also saw that if I roll a d20 on my turn, I either take 4 damage or I will have a +1 to my armor score on the next roll. So anyway, as always, we're going to start with initiative order. So this is my turn. I'm a 1, so I'm getting the feeling that they're going to be able to start. 17, yes, okay. Let's go, monster starts. That is a miss. Okay, I get to roll. 19, which is a hit. So now I'll roll again to see if I get crushed or if I get a +1. Hold on, which one was it? I get a +1, okay. So it needs to be to 16 now, so it's their turn. Miss, my turn. Miss, and I take 4 damage. Their turn. Miss, my turn. Oh, natural 20. And now to see, I get a +1, so they need 16, which they don't. My turn. Another natural 20. Do I get 4 damage? Yes, I do. Oh, God. I think we're going to be grand, you guys. I think we're going to be good. Next one. They miss. I miss miserably. And I do get a +1, so they need to be to 16, which they don't. Oh, it was my armor score. That's amazing. My turn. Miss. Do I get damage? No. 16 they need to beat, which they don't. My turn. I hit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, you guys. He's gone. He's dead. I think this is the shortest battle we've ever done. Oh, my God.
Not me thinking, oh, hey, this was the shortest battle ever. To then scroll down and realize I have to now battle Cinder. So I have to go again. Dear Lord. With the damage that I'm able to do, I should be able to put her under in 2 hits. But she does have that annoying hex thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, my initiative order is a 12. It was a 12. And then their turn. A 4. Okay, so I start. Okay, my turn. A 7. I miss. Of course I miss. And I need to roll a d20. Yes, okay. It's under 10, so I take 3 damage. We're still at 94, guys, so I think we might be good. Their turn. 2, they miss. My turn. Hit. And now I need to roll oh God, a 10 or under. Okay, 3 damage. 91. Their turn. They hit me. Oh, lovely. 5 damage. My turn. That's their armor score. I beat them. They're dead. They're done. They're done. They're done. So those were 2 very quick battles, luckily. There's another thing underneath, so I'm gonna see that first now, because I can sense that it's not gonna be that easy, is it? Okay, so here is where the quests come in. I need to figure out in which order to post these symbols in order of the quests that I've done. So we're gonna have to go and check. Okay, let's see the quests. Okay, so I did Renee's walk and talk, so I can uncover that. I did Hermes' honor quest, which was really fun, by the way. Doing something nice for someone without them knowing it was you. Chef's kiss. I didn't make a bookmark. I did have my cozy drink. I did, like, I recommended my favorite. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I had to break out a book for this. So I looked at all the quests and I saw that I had 2 that I hadn't done, which was Livia's, which was to make a bookmark. And then also the reflect and like pause and reflect prompt from Paula. But I am going to count that one because I was always planning to finish out this readathon by just talking about it and seeing what happened and what I was feeling about it. So I'm going to count it because I'm pretty sure that one of the next clips you're going to see is me doing just that. So I'm going to count it. So now I'm going to reveal all of the things all of the clues that I've gotten and hope that brings me the information that I need. Okay, so we have the moon comes after the sun, okay? The snakehead points to the sun. So I think the snake is under the sun, but the moon is also under the sun. The sun rises above all. Okay, so sun is up top. Death comes last. That's a good clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Death comes last. Okay. And the archer points to the night sky. So then we have archer. No, night sky is the moon. So we have the moon, and the archer is going to be under that. So now the question becomes, I'm going to have to guess where this last one goes. I think the snake pointing at the sun means that the snake is directly below the sun. I think that means that. The moon is under the sun, so everything is under the sun, so that's basically a clue that doesn't really mean anything. But we do know that the archer points to the night sky. So I think the moon and the archer are also directly underneath each other, and then death just comes in dead last. Haha. So the way I see it, the like charm thingy, like the thingy, can either go between snake and moon or between archer and death. Yeah. I'm gonna put it between snake and moon. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. Okay. Hold on, but doesn't it like correlate with death? That sign, isn't it? Witchy, witchy, do choo choo. No, we're just gonna put it between snake and moon and we're gonna see. Interesting. You know what? Okay. So, funny thing, I was wrong. It was supposed to go underneath death, which is funny enough where I left my open space. I legit wrote everything on here except for the Celtic symbol. So, and I put the Celtic symbol here when I, like, unconsciously put it here. Which I think is hilarious. So, I mean, I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna count it as my subconscious saving my butt. I'm gonna do that. And with that, it mentions here, as you enter the correct combination and insert the chalice, a blue portal opens, taking me home. Thank God. On this sunny Sunday, on the 2nd of November, I will have finished the first edition of Diceathon. Giselle is safely back home. Our girl, our inventor. She's good. She's fine. She's got a whole bunch of new ideas, I'm sure, of things to invent, things to do, stories to tell. People are gonna think she's crazy. We fought like basilisks, T-Rexes, leviathans. There was a huge, huge bitch of a person that we also vanquished, or maybe not. Because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that ending didn't sound like it was all cut and dry. But I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for the next edition, which Paula has said that there will definitely be. I had so much fun. This really combined my love of Dungeons and Dragons with reading. I also loved the fact that there was life prompts. I also love that at the second to last fight, some of the damage that had been done to you only could get cured by doing life prompts. So you were kind of pushed to, in some ways, kind of take care of yourself, which I loved. This definitely made me look at how I was spending my time differently, because I was thinking, well, I could just do this and like have a life prompt. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised at myself that I finished 7 books. So I'm really happy about that. I loved being in this community with all of you guys. I loved that I discovered so many other people who were loving Dungeons and Dragons as much as I was. We were able to nerd out about a lot of things, hang out in sprints. I feel like I made many new friends, which was always a bonus. If Paula is willing to have me, I would for sure be up to co-hosting again. If she wants to switch it up completely, obviously, that's all her. This all came from her brain. And obviously, like, one of the things, like, give it up, like, props to Paula in the chat, like, in the description, like, in the comment section. Like, get an applause emoji if you made it to the end of this vlog for Paula, please. Tag her, because she had to find a way to lead everybody through this story that was gonna lead to the same ending, but had, like, different options. I love the character that I rolled. I love that we have given people another way to figure out what they want to do in a day or what books they want to read, because the amount of people I now see in chat mentioning, oh, I'm just going to roll a dice. I think before this, we were mostly mentioning like spinner wheels and using spinner wheels to like figure out what we're going to do in life. And now I feel like we added an option. So all around, a great first edition. Knowing Paula, I know that she's already using her creative brain to make it better and make it different next time, which is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to see what she comes up with. If I'm not a co-host, I will for sure be joining. I think it's amazing that she's still keeping the Discord open, because as I mentioned, if you're seeing any of these vlogs in a different era of the year or like next year or wherever, then I'm pretty sure the Discord is still up. I now have to end this Diceathon vlog for the final time. I mean, I think one of the other things that I need to do is say thank you to all of you for letting me do these vlogs for 5 weeks. I think it was one of the things that I wanted to do, it being Diceathon, me being a co-host. It also still focused on reading, so it really did all of the things. I still was able to show you some journaling stuff. So I enjoyed that part of it also immensely. We are now going to go into November, into Readathon, where, if you know, my focus is going to be on finishing series. So that's also going to be in a vlogging format. But for the month of December, obviously things are going to change, because I feel like that's going to be the month where there's going to be probably a few times where there's going to be more than one video in a week. Because we're going to have journaling setup videos, we're going to have goals, we're going to have reading goals, we're going to have all of the things. I'm hoping to be able to get done. So thank you for joining me and Giselle on this crazy ride, and I hope I get to see you in the next edition, is all I get to say. I already mentioned what I want you to comment, which is an applause emoji for Paula. Give her all of the props, and I will see you all in the next video.